CentralValleyTalk.com.
Okay, I've been talking about this all week, and you guys, today's the day. We have Scott D. Roberts, author of Vengeance Is Now. Scott, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
And Michelle Gamble, and you're the publisher of this book,
Hi,
right?
how are you?
Now, I was kind of joking around earlier when I said that this could have been written in Fresno. This is a story about a dirty cop. Am I not right? Am I
Well,
right?
there's definitely elements of that. There's some political and departmental corruption involved for sure. But our protagonist is a disgraced former homicide detective, and the book is really his journey to find redemption and clear his name and find the truth and catch a serial killer.
Awesome. Now, let's get this straight. You are not from Fresno.
No, I'm from Turlock, but my brother lives here in Fresno. I have family down here, and so I'm here quite a bit.
Now, is this your first book?
This is my first novel.
Okay, so why?
Well, why? That's a good question. I come from the film world. I wrote, directed, and co-produced a documentary called Gas Hole that was narrated by Peter Gallagher, and which is all. I don't even know how many countries and languages, but it's all over the world. And I met Michelle, and I spoke at one of her writers' groups because she has a writers' group, and she kept saying, "Why don't you write a book? Why don't you write a book?" And it's such a different world and a creative process. I was really kind of scared, and once I got rolling on it, and it's probably one of the best creative experiences I've had.
Okay, everyone at home has read about this book. How did you come up with this story? It's pretty. I mean, it's on the other side.
I have severe mental problems.
Perfect.
That's all I can say. I don't know. My mother wanted to know the same thing. It's just, I've written several television shows and scripts that have been optioned and sold to networks and studios. And so many times you hand in your script and it's a very small percentage that actually get made. And it changes so much during the process that you don't even recognize what you turned in. And this was a great process to be able to take it from my brain, put it on the paper, and with 3L Publishing's guidance and editing, got it into the position that it's in now. But I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
It started
Because wait a minute, because this cop he's mad. He's an angry guy, and he smokes pot, and isn't he like a hooker?
What?
No, it's man whore.
He's a man whore. Okay.
Is that Dudley Moore? You mean you're a hooker? That just flashed in my brain. Yeah, he's been through 3 wives. He loves to date younger women. He's flawed. Those are the most interesting characters.
I don't see nothing wrong with him so far.
No, I think it needs to go back to the origins and the discussion of erotic writing, which right now is really big right now with 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
And I actually have a book.
I thought it was a self-help book. I swear to God, for the longest time, I thought that was a self-help book.
Help yourself to the bedroom.
So I hear.
No, last year I began a series of books called the California Girl Chronicles that are categorized partially under erotic fiction. And with the launch of 50 Shades of Grey being so popular, actually the conversation with Scott began as, I'd really like to see kind of the male version of my book, and then he started tossing ideas. And it was literally like watching him kind of process through the creative experience.
Now, so this wasn't like after somebody that you already knew.
No, it's not based on anyone.
We'll keep it at that. Now, for the people at home that haven't read what I've been putting up this week about it, just in short, well, you know what? Why don't we watch the video, the trailer, and tell a little bit about the story?
I gotta think of a way to build a great relationship with my client. I got it. Trading Bills Marketing. 8558 Moby app. I know how to get a hold of them. Training Wheels Marketing has teamed up with the largest software company in the world, making it convenient for you guys to either create.
Oh, apparently that wasn't the video that we were looking for. That was for. Oh, that was Sean's video. So we'll come back to that in a minute. But before we do, I want to hear it from you. What's this story about?
Well, it's a disgraced former homicide detective who was obsessed with a serial killing in the San Diego area, and so obsessed with it that he was kicked off the force, and his best friend and partner was murdered because of this serial killer. And 8 years later, there's a copycat, or we think there's a copycat serial killer, and he's so obsessed with it, he's basically framed for some heinous crimes and has to go on the run and basically prove his innocence.
Sounds exciting. Is there any chance this could be a movie?
I absolutely. I definitely have the connections, and with my career as a screenwriter and director, that either a movie or definitely a TV series.
And it's very visual, and he really knows how to end cap each of the chapters in a way that really reminded me of a television series.
Really? Is there going to be a sequel?
It's going to be a series of books. This character, Tate Holloway, the response has been good. We've sold a lot of books so far, and the response has been great. And so, yeah, it's going to be a series of books. I think we're at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm start working on that when we get off the road. We're going on tour to promote the book.
45 days across the USA. Woohoo.
Oh man, I want to go. I love that kind of stuff. That'd be so fun. Hey, we have the trailer up now. Why don't we take a quick peek?
All right.
No one would listen to me. No one was willing to look at the evidence. They took everything from me.
Everyone has forgotten me. What I can do. Life continues as if I never existed. I can't live anymore, ignoring what was taken from me.
I want to kill
I
him.
want to kill him.
It's time to take my life back.
It's time to be who I am.
Vengeance is now.
You've never really lived until you've seen the life leave another human being.
Wow. I'm scared right now. I want that book. How can people at home get that book?
Well, right now you can go to 3L Publishing and purchase it, and it'll be sent out to you, and I'll even sign some copies.
Nice.
And then May 1st, is that the release?
You can actually buy it at vengeancesnow.com and 3lpublishing.com. May 1st, it officially releases on Amazon and will be available Kindle, iBook, as well as the Nook, and then it'll spread out into the bookstores as basically demand builds, and we trot around from city to city.
Excellent. Now, 45 days, how many cities?
Well, 10 to 14, I think, is where we're at.
That's it?
Well, you can talk to him.
Well,
I want to hear like 45 days, 66 cities.
Oh man, that's what I did on my documentary. That was crazy.
Was it fun though?
Oh, it was
Looking
fun.
back?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you're looking forward to this trip too?
I'm looking forward to this trip a lot.
Where are you going? Any
Well,
any
we're
fun
going to be
towns?
at
RT
Kansas.
Book Lovers convention in Kansas City on April 30th through May 5th, I believe.
Oh, it'd be nice there that time of year too.
And
Yeah, and
I hear
barbecue.
exactly. I hear Kansas City. I just hear barbecue. That's all I hear.
That's all I
Excellent.
hear too.
New Orleans, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to a
Florida,
lot
yeah.
of fun places.
Yeah.
Are you guys driving?
Yes.
Tell me you're driving.
Giant
Yes.
RV.
Oh, how fun is that?
With
That's
with
awesome.
big old banners and magnets and spread the name.
All right.
Vengeance is now.
Rockstar style, right?
Well, I don't know about rock star style. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Now, will you be doing any riding on the road?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably, yeah.
Lots of writing.
Is there a certain time, place that you like to do your writing?
No, you know what? I always say it's, to me anyway, it's just whenever I get the urge to do it. There's no set
Or his
time.
publisher's bugging him.
Or the publisher's bugging me, yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's no set time for me. Whenever it hits me, I'll write, whether it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m.
You know, I want to ask you, where is this located? Where's the city that Tate Holloway works in?
San Diego.
He lives and works in
He lives on a boat in the marina,
Of course he does.
and
I like that answer.
he took
of
out a
course.
huge boat loan that he can't afford to supplement that expense. He is a high class gigolo.
Man horror.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun having you guys around here too. Thanks for coming by. It was so much fun. I can't
Thanks,
wait
Chuck.
to read this book.
It's fictional, Chuck.
It's fictional. Well, that's just what I was looking for. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have the tax lady here, right? Tax day is coming up. You guys go out and get Vengeances Now, and one more time, where can they get it?
vengeancesnow.com, 3lpublishing.com, and it'll be available on Amazon, iBook, Nook, and Kindle.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, you guys. Good luck with everything. Have fun on your trip.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Okay, we'll be right back.